What if I ask you this particular question that who is the most unnoticed and unheeded spiritual teacher among us? Mostly we tend to see the spiritual teachers in the ashram and in the recluse or maybe in certain institutions. Yes, they can be. But I believe that in our day to day life, there is one great spiritual teacher. At times we tend to unheed or tend to overlook, and that is the stray animal with a wagging tail, such a loving creature called the dogs. I personally has a lot of connect with dogs in my day-to-day life. Whenever I go to any place, I find the stray dogs, and I have a strong connect with them. The dogs are being found since the time immemorial, and this is one creature which is being said that has came from the wild wolves. Maybe biology has their own evolutionary process, and there's an ecosystem and an ecology. And dog is the most domesticated and most loving creature, and dogs and humans have a very strong bond and a connect. We have so much of pets, and of course we have so much of stray dogs. And it was found in the ancient Harappan civilization, and many, of course, in many civilizations, especially in India. There are many fossils in the burials of the ancient civilizations. That shows that humans and dogs has always bonded very well from the very ancient times. If you get back to some of the scriptures in the Mahabharata, it was Yudhishthir who was ascending to the heaven, and when he was just trying to enter and coming to the gate, it was Indra who says that now you cannot enter because there is a dog with you. As you has taken the path one by one, his family members has fallen to death, but one dog was always loyal. And Yudhishthir says that how can I just forego him? How can I abandon him? Because he has shown his loyalty. At that particular moment, the dog transforms into the dharma. Now, this is a very profound and a very subtle truth, something which is so truthful, need not look like something grand and something like a king, but something which is stray, actually giving a certain kind of a message. Dogs is symbolically the Vahan, the vehicle of Bhairava, which is a fierce god and a guardian of truth. And Bhairava, of course, always stands strong and are very fierce. You can understand the dog an element of a duality in terms of lovingness and also courage and ferociousness. In the altar, in the temple tradition, you will find Dattatreya, which is an embodiment of Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh, is always being surrounded by 4 dogs, and these 4 dogs symbolically represents the 4 yugas. Also, these 4 dogs are the 4 Vedas, the Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Sama Veda and Atharva Veda. Also, in the Anubis, in the ancient Egypt, it is talking about dogs as an afterlife, the connect between here and now. Human beings are mostly in terms of speculation, what would be, what can be, what should be, what if. Whereas dogs as a creature are always in the present moment. They're always in now. They don't look into your resume. They don't look into your social standing. They don't look into your fashion. They just look into your eyes. Dogs are very perceptive. They know the masters. They know their friends. They know their enemies. They're very perceptive. And if you love them, they love you back. There's so much of a deep connect that you establish. Within seconds, you are able to really establish that kind of a connection. Psychologically, if you see, dogs are also used as a therapeutic animal. They have that element of bonding, an element of protection, element of loyalty, element of courage. And when you are petting the dog, you will find that there's an element of reduction of your stress hormone called cortisol, an increase of oxytocin, which is a love hormone. And dogs also says that it can change your life. Bhairava changes your life conditions. If you love dogs and if you take care of dogs, some unknown force, some unknown power actually takes care of you. At times when you find that many things doesn't require complex rituals or grand gestures, just the love and the connect makes a deeper connection. When you love nature, nature loves you back. Dog is just a piece of nature. It is a piece of a divine consciousness, and it is a matter where you're able to really have certain kind of an inseparable with one of the entity of nature that is so loving and that is so caring and that is having so much of a bond and so much of a connect. Whenever you see a dog, don't see that just as a stray animal. It is a connect. It's a divine connect. It's the consciousness. Human being only not have consciousness. Animals also have a consciousness. Dig deep, think deep, do connect. Do subscribe to my videos, and I would like to get your comments and come up with more wonderful videos. Stay tuned. Thank you.